I'm Ajay Rochester for Reality Wanted, and we are backstage at the live finale of So You Think You Can Dance. Ricky has just been announced as the 2014 winner. No surprise there. We've got some great interviews coming up, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. We have Mary Murphy, who every week just seems to get more and more glamorous. I don't know how you do it. You always look so
That's
beautiful.
The Glam Squad. It's not me. This doesn't look like this 4 hours ago, let me tell you. I've got the dream team.
Now, Ricky, no surprise.
Yes, not a big surprise, but certainly a surprise because I honestly didn't know which way it was going to go. You know, Zach, Valerie, and Jessica, they seem to be in there, you know what I'm saying? So, but he really was tremendous every single step of the way. From the very first audition, we just thought, me and Nigel turned to each other on the break and said, that kid is probably one of the best solos we've ever seen.
It's been an absolute delight to see him. Now, speaking of an absolute delight, the other day I was sitting around watching television and you popped up on Bones.
Oh my gosh!
It was great!
I know, I had the best time. It took, by the way, 17 hours to get out those couple lines that, you know, all the different angles that they do and everything. I was like, wow, this stuff takes a really long time. So different because we're live.
Was it really great fun to do some acting and do something a little
Oh my God, oh yeah, it's so much fun. I've done a couple little things beforehand, never really getting a speaking role except for in like the Degrassi movie and Killer movie had like a half a line.
Maybe you could be in Sharknado.
Yes!
Because that's huge with celebrities.
I'm telling ya, bring it on.
Now, what's happening for you next? What's happening
I
now?
wish I had a break, but the truth is I'm heading back to San Diego tonight, switching out all my luggage, heading to Orlando, Florida for the United States Ballroom Championships, where the best ballroom dancers will be coming from around the world.
And you're judging.
I am not judging that competition. Oh my goodness, girl. Sit there for 6 days, I had to be here. No, I'm going down.
Special guest?
Yeah, special guest. Having a blast down there, supporting also promoting my Hollywood Dance Sport Championship, which will be here the first week of November.
So how do they find out about that?
Hollywood Universal Hilton. Hello. Just contact my publicist. I hope you come down and see the big night.
There you go. We'll put all the details below. You can check her out. Check her out on Twitter at Hot Train. Hollywood, here she comes. She's beautiful. She's fabulous. We love you. Thank you so much. She's awesome. We love Mary Murphy. We love her. Final four, been and gone. Jessica, you did it. You made it. You did
We're
it.
here.
How different was it dancing tonight with absolutely no judgment?
It was amazing. It felt really good, and we felt free, and we just wanted to kill it for ourselves, and it really felt amazing. The stress was definitely less than it has been.
I kind of felt like when you redid all the dances, everybody seemed to be looser and have more fun with it.
Yeah.
Is that what it felt like?
Yeah, that's definitely how it felt like. I think we lost ourselves even more in the dance because we were just dancing for the fun of it.
And I guess, you know, you get very little opportunities. I mean, you get into rehearsal, you do it, you do the run for the cameras, you do it live, so there's no do-overs. It must be good to kind of come into this process with no judgment and do those dances, and it really did change them.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely think at each of my performances tonight have really, we just stepped it up a notch, and it felt amazing to end like that.
It was like dancing without fear.
Yeah, really. There was no fear.
You picked your favorite dance tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell us a little bit more about that? Because you had like 3 seconds to explain it on camera.
I know, huh? They were like, okay, 10 seconds. Why? The reason why is what I said on camera, because Travis is just, I adore him and his work, and then Robert, I just look up to him so much, really, and I think this was the first time that I got to show raw emotions and a different side of me than being happy, so I really love tapping into those emotions, and it felt good to be sad. That sounds awful, but it really did.
It's interesting that the winner overall tonight of the popularity of the dances that people brought back were contemporary.
Yeah, definitely. I guess contempt really moves people, and I know it moves me, so I'm happy that it was translated like that.
Have you had fun?
I've had so much fun. I'm so happy.
And what have you learned most of all?
What have I learned? I have learned to be open to everything and receptive to everything, and that there's always room to grow no matter what, always.
And you've got an 80-city tour. I mean, you
Yeah.
probably haven't had a chance to even think about it yet, but it's a reality now. You wake up, you've got, I think, not even a month, like 2.5 weeks.
Yeah.
And
We
then-
we come back for rehearsals on Wednesday.
Oh, there you go. They don't give you a lot of time. And that must feel amazing, though. 80
I really can't wait.
Have you done a lot of traveling?
No, not really. So I'm really excited to see America.
You're going to get to see a lot of America, starting with New Orleans, so you can get your tickets, make sure you get them. And then after that, what do you want to do?
Oh, I don't even know. This is such a hard question. I think a movie would be pretty cool. I don't know.
Yeah, why not?
That would be cool. I think it's a long shot, but
No, Juliette, what is it, Julianne Hough?
uh-huh.
She does it all.
You never know. Or touring around the world. I think that conquered America, so now we can go all over the world and just share my passion.
And you're pretty enough to do a movie. You could certainly carry a lead.
Well, thanks.
She's pretty.
Thanks.
Well, we have just adored you, and you're a beautiful dancer, and you've got an amazing career ahead of you. Thank you so much. And one last word of advice to all those who want to be here next year or the year after.
Never give up and never think a dream is impossible, because I really never thought that I would make it here, and I did. So just keep on working, and you're so much more capable of what you think you are.
Wise words. Jessica, we love you. Thank you so much. You've been awesome. Oh my God. Okay, so let's get down to business. You did it. It was amazing. I truly believe that you guys, on your retakes, your redos, you did dances that you'd done before, you did them 100 times better. Even though you guys are really awesome dancers, from an audience perspective, it just seemed like you were just having fun.
We were. There's a huge difference between the pieces we did tonight and when we did them earlier in the season, in that it's no longer competition. When we're doing them, somebody already won. So it's all just fun. And also, we're much more confident and comfortable with the pieces since we've already done them once before. So it was really great to revisit them. And I think, some of them brought new things in the pieces that weren't there before.
You did the tap dance, which at the very beginning of the season, you guys, I think it was like the opening piece.
Yeah. It was. I think it was the first one on So You Think It's
So it was the first one at the stage. It was the first dance you guys ever did. And I remember gritting my teeth and feeling your nerves all over your body. Tonight, you just were loose. You looked at each other. You were giggling in the dance to each other. Like, you made eye contact.
It was like I said, it's more fun. We're now comfortable on the stage. We love being here. And so anytime we get to dance on the stage, it's going to be just fun.
I say that you guys have just come through from the toughest dance boot camp in the world.
No, really. This is definitely the hardest dance competition in the world. This is the top of the top right here.
There's not many reality shows that really take the time to teach you and mentor you and guide you, and every step of the way. You've got the judges, you've got the choreographers, you've got the all-stars. Seriously, you've had like mentoring to the 1000%.
Yeah, no, it's true. That's definitely something that separates this show from other shows, is in that this is an experience for us. We're not going on it just to get the prize or just to try and make it through. We're going so that we can grow as artists and dancers.
And I think that's what's beautiful. We have Ricky, and he, wins the $200,000 and all that goes with that, and that's amazing. But you guys don't walk away empty-handed.
No, we all three of us that are walking away tonight won in our own right.
You're completely equipped, certainly as personalities and professional dancers, but you're also equipped talent-wise. You've just had like 10 years of dance experience in a couple of months.
Yeah, for sure. It's been crazy, and not to mention the connections we've made will carry us through.
Yeah, because all of those choreographers, we've got people like Travis Wall, who has his touring company. We have Phoenix and Farside, who have their incredible rock musical already made up in their head, which I have no doubts will get made. So the opportunities are really limitless. What do you see? Okay, we've got your 80-city tour, but where do you kind of see you aiming first for what you do next?
Well, I think first thing I'm going to do is move out to LA after tour, and I'm going to start auditioning for anything I can get. Coming out the bat, I would really love to book another tour. I would love to book like a huge artist like Justin Timberlake or Bieber, Beyonce, something along those lines, and tour around the world while I'm still young.
And you've had some really great experiences, and I say great in a strange way in that you auditioned and then you didn't get in, and then you took a year off and you auditioned again. And I think that's great in hindsight because you came at the second time much more experienced. How do you feel that both of those experiences will shape how you audition next for shows?
Wow, that's a good question. This experience really forces you to dive into a world that you're probably not so comfortable with coming into it, and now I am comfortable with it. I'm okay being on camera. I think my interview skills have gotten way better since when I was 18 and auditioned. So I think really it's just the show has grown me as a person, and I'm more confident in myself.
What advice would you have to other people walking into cold auditions, never having done it before or having had little experience or little success?
Just remember that you're going in to do what you love. That's all it is. It's just dance. That's all it is. So just be confident and love what you do, and people will see it.
We love you.
I love you.
Congratulations. Honestly, you've been a champion and you're so inspirational and you're so young. God help me. You guys have made me feel so old.
No.
But you're a true testament. Kids, get out there, learn early, work hard.
Work hard.
And
Work
you've
so
got
hard.
a huge career ahead of you and you've barely got out of diapers. But we'll talk about that later. That's a secret maybe. No, just kidding. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a great tour, New Orleans. He's on the way. 80 city tour.
I can't wait. It's going to be crazy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we have one of my favorites. Hi, guys. Tanisha. Oh, my God. Tonight, you danced better than you've ever danced before. Was it because there wasn't the fear of judgment and voting?
I think that has a little bit to do with it, but honestly, to be on that stage again is the most. I didn't think it was going to happen, so I just went out there and I learned so much from the first time I danced to the second time I danced. And Sonia is one of the most inspirational people I have ever worked with, and just to have that in my pocket, tonight was incredible.
You really have. You've transformed as a dancer. Honestly, you go home, you watch it, you play it back, you will see that there's something about it. You owned the stage tonight.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It was so much fun.
You could easily have been in the top 4. You could easily have been in the top 4 tonight. Honestly, you wait till you go back and watch that.
Thank you. It was really fun.
How much do you feel like, what have you learned the most from this experience?
I learned that it's not necessarily about the destination point. It's about the process and the road and the twists and the turns getting to that point, because so often in life we get caught up in the fact of, okay, I'm going to go from A to Z. I need to be from here to here. And we forget about the whole entire alphabet in between, and it's such a shame because there's such beauty and there's so many life lessons and there's love and compassion, and there's so much that we miss out on because we get so caught up in, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, and we forget that there's love in life.
I think you really kind of expressed that in your dancing tonight. There was something about you that just was really very free. And I guess it must feel very different coming back and not having all of that fear. And you know where you're going. You certainly know where you're going. You've got 80 cities to hit.
Yes, we do. I'm so excited.
How does that feel? I mean, you're a professional dancer.
It's going to be really, really fun. I'm so excited to dance with 13 other of these dancers again. I'm just sad that we can't have all 20 of us there. Yeah. But at the same time, I've said it before and I'll say it again, everything happens for a reason, and I know that I'm meant to be with these people because they're going to change my life in the best freaking possible way ever, and I can't wait to see where my life goes with them.
Well, speaking of that, what do you want to do after that?
Well, see, we end tour in February, and then my birthday's in March.
How old will you be, just to really rub in how old I really am?
Turning 21 in March, so guess what I'm doing, guys? What? I'm taking myself on a cruise to Greece.
Oh my God, that's awesome!
Taking myself on a cruise to Greece for my birthday. I'm turning 21.
Watch out, Greece.
And
watch out, all those beautiful Greek boys.
I know, maybe I'll find one of them.
Yeah, are you single?
Come back. It's weird.
It's complicated?
It's a really long story.
Then hopefully it becomes a non-long story and you go to Greece and you find a beautiful Greek boy, because there's lots of beautiful Greek boys in Greece.
There are. We'll find out.
And if you wanted to, come back to real life after that, a lot of people talk about working with music choreographers and music artists. Is that something you'd like to do, or more ballroom?
No, I would love to do that. Another thing that the show has brought into my life is the idea of versatility and to not be stuck in one genre. So I would absolutely love to be a part of Dancing with the Stars and also be touring with an artist and to be back as an all-star dancing on the show again.
Yeah.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Gotta put it out there.
Right? No, I would love to be touring with an artist, but I know that right now in my life I need to be dancing and sharing a lot of what I've learned because I've learned so much from this show, but I know eventually that I do need to teach and I do need to pass on my knowledge and my love for this art form that has changed my life for the better.
Well, Ricky was a classic example of being taught by someone who came through the show, and I think that really did help him. So maybe you'll mentor a season 23 winner.
Hopefully this show's around that long. I would love to. I think this show has done a really good job and it has a lot to teach a lot of dancers.
Yeah, absolutely. And when you think about coming back to real life and auditioning for other shows, how do you think your auditioning process will be different having, gone through this and been successful?
You know what? I think the audition process will be different because I now have I don't want to say confidence, but I have
Well, you did just do, so you think you can dance.
No, but that doesn't change who I am outside of this. You know what I mean? Because there are a million, and I'm not exaggerating when I say there are a million dancers out there that are just as talented. So going through this process and stepping into the real world again of dance, where there are so many amazing dancers, I think the show has given me a sense of loving who I am, and I think that that's the most important thing as a human, let alone as a dancer, and that truly is what shines through.
And I think we saw that.
Thank you. But that is what is going to help me in my future as a dancer and in auditions, is to really go in there saying, you know what, it's okay, I know there's a million other great dancers in this room, but there's only one Tanisha. There's only one me, and there'll never be another one. So if they want me, they want me. If they want her, they want her.
Yeah, I think that's really sound advice for any auditioning, be it for acting, reality shows, dancing, theatre. I think that's a really solid piece of advice, is just to be yourself and love yourself.
And love yourself, and to know that it's not a personal thing if they don't choose you. It's just you're not her, and that's good because you don't want to be her or him or the person next to you, because that's not who you're meant to be in this life.
Well, New Orleans, she's kicking it off early October. That's where the 80 City Tour starts. You can get your tickets at the link below. We adore you. You have been so awesome. Congratulations and good luck, and have a great cruise to Greece.
It's going to be really fun.
Yeah. Bye, Ricky! Ricky the star is leaving. He's being escorted out by his handler. He's that famous already. Thank you so much. And it feels like just yesterday, and yet it feels like a lifetime ago that we saw these girls. We have Melena. I almost didn't recognize you because you look so glamorous.
Oh, thank you.
And of course we have Ballerina Jordan, who I called you Brooklyn or something when we last said goodbye, but
We've all gotten each other's names a million times.
they're like, who are you anyway? We don't even know who we're talking to. How is life?
Life is good. It's really exciting after the show. A lot of things change immediately, and it's interesting figuring them out, but it's a wonderful experience, and a lot of opportunities come from it.
Yeah, definitely, and it's great to be back. It's been a great week, so it's nice seeing everybody and just feeling like we're still part of it, even though we've both moved on and done great stuff so far. But it's great to be back.
And Ricky, surprised, not surprised?
I can't say I'm surprised. I don't think anyone is. I mean, all four of them are
Amazing.
equally talented and deserving, but I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I think you're right. We were like, thank God, America got it right.
Right, yeah. He's such a beautiful person as well. Every single one of them deserved to get that prize, but he's amazing. I adore him.
Were you watching all of the every week unfold and
I was watching and voting. I won't say who's for because I love all of them, but of course, always supporting my friends, talking to them throughout the weeks, and I'm going to continue watching. I can't wait. Season 12.
It's still my favorite show, so you gotta watch it.
What's next?
I've got a couple things coming up. I'm performing in Houston next month. If you want to check out Move the World, Houston, you're from Houston.
And give them your Twitter so they can get tickets.
Jordance11, check it out.
And it's JOURDANCE.
So good, thank you. Yeah.
I'm like the Rain Man of Twitter.
Can you spell my name too?
It's MALENE, isn't it?
God.
Oh yeah!
Like never happened.
Yeah! That's what happens when you're a nerd at school.
It's great. I was a nerd too.
Oh, so what's happening with you?
Well, a little bit more of acting has come across, so I love that. It's like a new area for me, but it's really exciting. I love it.
You know, I saw a movie just 2 days ago. It was, let me think, the new Pierce Brosnan movie, and he plays a spy like 007, and there's this kick-ass female villain who's like a serial killer assassin, and she's Russian, and I was like, I totally went, you could totally do that role, like wearing the tight black pants, like, Lara Croft.
The black leather pants too, she rocks them.
Right, so casting directors, if you need any kick-ass assassins, and of course,
Please call.
and I want to see you on Broadway.
I will work on that for you. Any directors out there, Warren Carlisle, if you heard this, thank you.
Yeah, now I've always been asking everyone, what would be their dream job or choreographer or musical artist that they want to work for?
At this point, there are so many things that I want to do that I'm not exactly sure. My two dreams before this were dancing for Complexions and being on So You Think You Can Dance, and I have just finished accomplishing both of them. So I'm excited to see what's next. I would love to do Broadway. I would love to tour with companies and just continue dancing and growing.
Oh, she's so beautiful.
I know.
My roommate.
Oh.
My roommates. I'm so excited.
Oh, and you said you were thinking about coming out to LA. Are you?
I'm still thinking about it, and the projects I'm doing within the next couple months are traveling anyways. So I'm not having to move and figuring it out.
And what about you?
Well, I live here, so she better come visit.
Oh yeah, you got a couch to stay on.
Oh, definitely.
And what about you? What would you like to do other than the acting?
Well, I always thought about Dancing with the Stars, but to be honest, it's more of a choreography thing. I love to choreograph ballroom pieces, so anything that had to do with that would be like a dream come true.
Well, you could come back to So You Think You Can Dance as a choreographer, Nigel. This show is all about making dreams come true and creating careers for you guys. So anything really is possible.
It is.
Absolutely.
It truly is.
And for people who are wanting this, what would be your advice for people wanting to get on shows and audition? One little snippet of advice?
I would honestly say go for it. Give all of yourself. Do not hold anything back ever, and have a blast because you don't know when you're going to get another opportunity like that.
And be unique. Never try to copy anybody. There is only one you, and it's so important you show your true self.
Wise words from the girls who did it! Yay! Thank you so much. Good luck. I can't wait to see what you do next. Oh my God, it's like a disco here. You guys, if we turn the lights off, you would all glow.
You think so? I know. We got some colorfuls.
Go, give us some disco moves. I'm the only one who shouldn't be dancing. What's happening? What have you been doing?
Oh goodness! Well, we had this awesome performance tonight, right?
Oh, yeah!
It was amazing.
That was so good. It was great. How did it feel dancing without being judged?
It was a very fun time because we were all back together, the top 20. We missed everyone, and the rehearsals were so fun. We were laughing and then just screaming for each other when we were on stage. It was so great.
It was just, an amazing experience and a great way to end a journey that it was just, I can't even, I'm lost of words right now. It was just an amazing time. I can't even explain it.
It was stress-free, pressure-free. It was just so much fun to just perform with our family and just get to have the time of our life.
And what's next for all of you? What's happening?
And I don't know yet. I know, okay, so tour is coming next, next.
80 cities.
And then after that, I'm not sure really what I want to do yet, whether I want to, maybe go to school for a little bit, dancing for that, or if I want to move out here and start with the audition.
Hollywood!
I don't know.
I hope to move out here soon and just, start my dance career. I don't know, specifically what I want, but, I'm going to browse, I'm going to take every opportunity I get and run with it.
I'm actually going back to school after tours, so I'll be finishing with a BFA spring. So yay!
And the whole tour thing, everyone wants to know like what you're going to take on tour. Like, what's your little thing that you're going to take on tour?
Golly, I feel like I've gotten that question before. Do you know the answer?
I know. I have a pink baby blanket that I carry with me, so I'm bringing that with me. It's my little my comfy blankie.
Bridget has a blankie.
That's so sweet. I feel like I keep saying I want to take like a picture of my family just because I think I'll get homesick being away from them. I'm really close with them, so that's probably.
Oh, and the other thing is people wanted to know if you had like any kind of good luck rituals or rituals before you went on stage that you did. Or you just got out there and.
No, I mean, I was like, oh, let's go. Just do it.
It's true. Yeah, I like shake everything out, deep breaths, and we all kind of circle up before we do dances together, and
We just, tell each other how much we love each other, and then we dance.
Yeah, we're like, let's do it.
Yeah.
That's so cool. And Ricky winning, were you surprised, happy, bitter? No.
Everything.
I mean-
we were so happy.
Just kidding.
Not surprised. I mean, he's amazing. He's so inspiring to watch, and he's really great. So he deserved it.
I mean, from the beginning, you could tell that something was, with him. I mean, he was just an amazing dancer, and the best part is he's just an amazing person, too. And he's such a humble and beautiful person. And, I mean, we're all just so proud, and we're so happy for him. It was just great.
yeah, no, seriously. I mean, any four of them, we were like, who's gonna be? We have no idea, and he totally deserves it. He's made his way here the same way we all did, and so it's just so nice to have him have it and just. Oh, I don't know. I was so excited. It was a very surreal moment.
And if you wanted to do one ballet next year, what would it be?
If I want to do one ballet, oh golly, I don't know what I would want to do. Maybe like a Giselle, a Swan Lake. Oh, those are some big time ones. I don't know.
Well, you guys are really awesome. I wish you the best of luck in your careers. Let's finish on a little piece of advice for people wanting to make their way to this stage.
Oh gosh, we were talking about how definitely go for it because I was so close to not even trying out, and I was like, you know what? No, we're doing it, and you really need to know yourself and have the confidence.
I just think, this show, you don't need to be on the show to make it. I mean, this is just a platform, and I think everyone should audition for this. If they, if they really want to, go for it. But, this isn't everything. This is just a platform. And I think that for anyone wanting to get in the dance world, just go for it. Don't hold anything back. And, confidence is key, but you really have to, just want it, because dance is an amazing thing.
Absolutely. I mean, it has to be your passion. It shouldn't be about being on TV. It shouldn't be about being a star. It should be all about showing the world what you have to give to them, what you have to bring as a gift, as a dancer, as an artist, and just really go out there and do it. If you love it, show the world how much you love it, because that's what we got to do, and it was so great.
Oh, you guys have grown so much from back when we saw you the very first days when you were like, are we really the top
I
20?
don't know what to say. I was like, well, she's asking me questions like, yeah. I'm not getting
Before, and we're like, what do we do here?
You're consummate professionals. You came out the other end of the biggest dance boot camp in the world. You did it. Well done, and thank you so much. Thank you. Well, that's it. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. I'm Ajay Rochester, and this is Reality Wanted. See you soon.